From the book Beyond Within, written by Sri Chinmoy and published first in 1974. Outer freedom and inner freedom. The mother of freedom is light. The father of freedom is true. The wife of freedom is peace. The son of freedom is courage. The daughter of freedom is faith. Freedom rings where light shines. Freedom rings when truth sings. Freedom rings if peace expands. Freedom rings because courage demands. Freedom rings, hence faith blossoms. Human freedom is an experience of the body, in the vital and for the mind. Divine freedom is an experience of the soul, in the heart and for the mind, the vital and the body. There is practically no difference between animal freedom and human slavery. In the domain of destructive vital, our animal freedom roars. In the abyss of our sleeping, inconscient body, our human slavery snores. God's freedom lies in His constant service to mankind, in His unconditional self-giving. Man's freedom lies in his God achievement, life perfection and life fulfillment. The freedom of the doubting mind is undoubtedly a reality, but this reality is fleeting, flimsy. The freedom of the loving and aspiring heart is an everlasting reality and an ultimate sublimity. Freedom of earthly thought is good, but quite often it opens itself to false freedom. Freedom that comes from following the heavenly will invokes God's presence in us. It invokes His divine promise in and through us, and His supreme self-assertion and self-manifestation in and through us. What is false freedom? False freedom is our constant and deliberate acceptance of ignorance and our conscious existence in ignorance. What is real freedom? Real freedom is our conscious awareness of our inner divinity and our constant inseparable oneness with the inner pilot. What can false freedom do? False freedom can do much. It can totally destroy us. It can destroy our inner possibilities and potentialities. It can destroy our inner wealth. What can real freedom do? Real freedom also can do much. Real freedom can make us grow into the very image of our Supreme Pilot. Forgetfulness takes away our freedom, but God's forgiveness brings it back. Teeming desires take away our freedom, but God's compassion brings it back. Self-importance, self-assertion take away our freedom, but God's light brings it back. It is our self-awareness that retains our freedom, and God's divine pride in us that perfects our freedom. In the perfection of our earthly freedom, we grow. We sow the heaven seed within us. And in the fulfillment of our inner freedom, we see heaven and earth as complementary souls. For earth offers its wealth and capacity, which is receptivity, and heaven offers its wealth and capacity, which is divinity and immortality. True freedom does not lie in speaking ill of the world, or in speaking ill of any individual or individuals. Again, true freedom does not lie in merely appreciating and admiring the world or humanity at large. True freedom lies only in our inseparable oneness with the world's inner cry and its outer smile. The world's inner cry is God the realization. The world's outer smile is God the manifestation. Freedom is expressive. This is what the body tells me. Freedom is explosive. This is what the vital tells me. Freedom is expansive. This is what the mind tells me. Freedom is illuminative. This is what the heart tells me. Freedom is fulfilling. This is what the soul tells me. We have two types of freedom: outer freedom and inner freedom. Outer freedom constantly wants to prove its capacity. It wants to prove its sovereignty. Inner freedom wants to prove that it belongs to God and God alone. Outer freedom has a new goal every day. It wants to discover this goal only in pleasure. But inner freedom has only one eternal goal. And that goal is to achieve the conscious awareness of God and the conscious manifestation of God in and through itself. Outer freedom is satisfied only when it is in a position to say, I have no superiors. I am my only master. Inner freedom is satisfied only when it can soulfully say, I don't want to be superior to anyone, but I want God to be my superior, my only superior. The inner freedom is to see what we should. The inner freedom is to be what we must. What we should see is the golden face of truth. What we must be is the flowing life of God's vision and the glowing breath of God's reality. We fight for the outer freedom. We cry for the inner freedom. With the outer freedom, we see and rule the four corners of the globe. With the inner freedom, we see the soul and become the goal of the entire universe. My outer freedom is my self-imposed and self-aggrandized obligation. My inner freedom is the birthright of my eternal aspiration and my endless realization. Now the paramount question is whether or not my inner freedom and my outer freedom can run abreast. Certainly they can. Certainly they must. My inner freedom knows what it has and what it is. Realization. When the freedom of my life without is soulfully and unreservedly transformed, it immediately becomes the mightiest might and the highest pride of the freedom of my life within. When the freedom of my life without is soulfully and unreservedly transformed, it immediately becomes the mightiest might and the highest pride of the freedom of my life within. My outer freedom is my lifeboat. My inner freedom is my life sea. My God is my supreme pilot. Today, I am my journey's searching and crying soul. Tomorrow, I shall be my journey's illumining and fulfilling goal. My soul of freedom is my God's compassionate and constant necessity. My soul of freedom is my God's compassionate and constant necessity. My goal of freedom is my God's smiling and dancing transcendental assurance, everlastingly fulfilled. Question: is there any spiritual significance to the energy crisis, wars, and other problems that the world is having now? Sri Chinmoy. The divine forces are trying to bring light into the world. But right now the world is run by the undivine forces. There is a great difference between the Supreme's approval, the Supreme's sanction, and the Supreme's tolerance. The Supreme has created us and He has given us very limited freedom. But we are using that freedom in a very undivine way. Right now, we are all acting like mad elephants, and He is just tolerating us. The Supreme does not want us to behave this way. He does not want hostility, conflicts, fighting, and quarreling between nations. But He has given us limited freedom, and we are doing these things. But a day will come when the Supreme will not tolerate them. There is no spiritual significance in the world upheaval in the sense that from this something very spiritual, divine or magnificent will come about. It is we who are creating that kind of suffering. On rare occasions, suffering helps us in purifying our life. But the present problems are being created by silly, undeveloped, obscure, impure people. We are suffering and we shall suffer more because of our own ignorance. I escaped. I escaped from the embrace of God. I escaped from the sea of ignorance. I escaped from the perdition of despair. I escaped from the den of destruction. I know not why. I know not how. And now I see no escape, no escape. I am caught by my own choice of freedom. I escaped. I escaped from the embrace of God. I escaped from the sea of ignorance. I escaped from the perdition of despair. I escaped from the den of destruction. I know not why. I know not how. And now I see no escape, no escape. I am caught by my own choice of freedom.